Hi, I'm Tony. Welcome to Jeejas.com. Let me share with you a little bit about my journey of how I created one of North America's largest peel and stick factories. Well, over 20 years ago, I founded a company called Essential Image. We were an imaging and printing company, and we had a retail location and industrial factory in Waterloo and then Kitchener, Ontario. So a lot of our customers started to approach us to print their indoor posters, canvases, and they really wanted to, redecorate their home, give it a fresh new look without having to spend thousands on a huge new renovation. So our clients came to us to give them a fresh new look, and this is how Jeejas.com was born.
What were some of the obvious obstacles within the wallpaper industry before you came along?
It's ridiculous. Well, our clients are going to all the, conventional big box. They were looking online, and what they were having to deal with were designs that they don't like or that they couldn't find in the stores. And a lot of them were having older homes which had wallpaper that they couldn't remove. And what would happen is when they go to remove it, it would damage the walls, so they weren't smooth anymore. So what our customers found was, like, in using the wallpapers from 20, 30 years ago, they were really difficult to remove. They would leave residue all over the walls. It would damage the drywall and leave it all pitted. And this caused a really big problem with people trying to redecorate their home, because they couldn't just simply paint the wall over again, or they couldn't add in new wallpaper because the walls were really almost damaged from the crappy wallpaper products of 20 years ago.
How were you able to correct all of these different obstacles?
Well, the reason why Jeejas.com is so successful is we looked at all the problems in the wallpaper industry and tried to correct all these issues, so when people receive their wall decor, they have a seamless experience. So one, they can actually get the design that they want. So with our library, we have over 1,000 images online, and you can upload your own pattern. So you can have any designer pattern, any color imaginable. And then I think the next biggest thing was ease of application. So what we found was there's two sides of the market. One was really the cheap wallpaper products that from Amazon and the big box stores. So people were getting a design, but then they couldn't install it right. It was really thin, the adhesive's really aggressive. They'd get wrinkles, bubbles, and it would tear apart their drywall on removal. So that turned off a lot of people to look for different types of things. So what we did is we addressed the insulation issue with having a high quality 6 mil thick material with what we call our removable and retractable glue. So what this means is when you lay down your first wall panel, and if you don't get it quite right, you can simply remove it off the wall and put it back down without damaging the wallpaper or the drywall. So it gives you a chance to move around your wallpaper to make your installation easier without any wrinkles or bubbles.
How do you handle any obstacles that come up during an installation process for people that don't have a ton of experience installing wallpaper?
Well, right now what we're doing is we're offering people, anyone in the Tri-City area, or you could book a virtual tutorial on how to install wallpaper properly. And there's a lot of information and videos online, but I think the biggest dilemma is people need to have that material in their hand and put it up with their own two hands so they can see how it is to, install it, how it feels, how the material handles and flows, so people feel comfortable with it. When they pull it out of the box, they try to put it on their walls, that they feel comfortable with it. And that's probably the biggest hurdle that we're trying to solve, is to get people comfortable with the application so they can enjoy a beautiful home.
What about samples? Is there a way to test out your products beforehand?
On our website, there's a button for sample, and what that will do is when you find the design that you like, you can order a small sample and we'll ship it to your door. It will give you a chance to actually see what the design and color looks like if you're hesitant, and also give you an idea of how it is to peel it and stick it to the wall.
How long does it take to install wallpaper in an average size room?
I would say it'd take you probably about 1 to 2 hours to install a wall to a good sized room, depending on how many square feet that you're doing and the complexity of the cuts that you have to do. A great thing with our removable wallpaper is it can cut very easily with a fine blade, and you can also just like lift it up and put it back down. If you make a mistake, it's not a big deal.
Where can we find you? Where are you located, both online, and where is your factory located?
Our factory is located in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, and we do ship all across North America. For residents of Ontario, you can always drop by and visit our factory and book an appointment with one of our reps to actually sample the material and just get it in your hands and make you feel comfortable. If you have any questions, you can give us a comment down below or shoot us an email at sales@jeejas.com. Happy to help you redefine your living space to something beautiful. So thanks for joining me today on touringjeejas.com. Hopefully you find something that inspires you and gives you great vision. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe. And hope to see you in our next video.